Hi guys, today we are going to see 5 important modules that you need to know for automation in Python. So the first module we are going to see is OS. OS is mainly used for working with the directories. So let me show you some examples. For example, uh, I have a folder here. So I have a folder here and a file here. So let me just copy the path and so So here I am giving a folder which does not exist in this folder. So but I want to check whether this folder name folder I am pasting it here and checking for I'm going to check for a folder I'm going to check for a folder that whether it exists in this folder or not. So so I'm going to check for the folder files in that OS folder which does not exist. So let us just check for that. So if the folder we are checking here whether the folder exists or not, whether this path exists or not. If it doesn't exist, if it exists, let's just pass. If it doesn't exist, let's just make the directory. So let me run this code first. So you should always put a take this as raw string. Always take this string as raw string. So now we can see the folder has been created. So let's just check for a file if it exists or not. So let me change the name of the file here. I'm going to check whether this file exists or not. So the file exists. So let's just check for a file that doesn't exist in the folder. As you can see, the file doesn't exist in source because there was no file in that folder. So you can get the current directory using the OS module as well. So so as you can see, this is the current folder we are or current directory we are working with. So this is the OS module. You can do many file operations using this. Uh, but there is one drawback in this. So let's just see this. We have the folder here. I want to remove this folder. So So I just want to remove this folder. I'm going copying the path here and pasting it here and taking it as a raw string. So if this folder exists, I'm going to remove that folder. So the folder has been removed. You can see the folder has been removed. But when you try to remove a folder with the files in it, you cannot remove that with the OS module. For example, let me show that. I'm going to remove this folder using the I'm going to try to remove this folder. Let's just see. So as you can see, the directory is not empty. So you cannot delete the path, delete the folder that has files in it. You can delete the files in that, and after making the folder empty, you can delete the folder, but you cannot delete the folder with the file in it. But there is another module in Python that you can remove the directory with files in it using Python. Let's just see about the Virtual module. Path is going to be this path. I'm pasting it here, taking it as a raw string. So now I am deleting this path. As you can see, the folder has been deleted. There is no folder in here. So you can delete the files. You can delete the folder with the files in it using the Subtle module. So whatever files in it, we can copy a folder to another location using this Subtle module as well. So what I am going to do now is I am going to copy an entire folder to the another location. So let's just see how it is done. So I'm going to create a folder here called copy from, and I'm going to create a lot of files here. And I'm going to create a folder here as well. So I'm going to create a folder here, and I'm going to paste all the files in here, all the files and folders in this to the different directory. So let me just create a variable path from. I'm going to copy the path here and going to paste it here, and taking it as a raw string and copy to. So copy to, what it's going to do is it's gonna create a folder called copy to in the desktop, and it's gonna paste all the files and folders in this directory to this directory. So let's just do that. let's just run this code. As you can see, the copy to folder has been created, and you have and you can see here all the files in this folder has been copied here. So now I am going to delete both the folders. So you can see both the files has been deleted. So this is a high level file operation module, so you need to know this for the automation in Windows. So let's just see about the another module called subprocess. I have already code here. So subprocess is nothing but it's it's like pausing the command in the command prompt. This basically passes the command from the Python to the command prompt and get the output and error using the pipe. So this module is very important for the automation in Windows. So let me show you some example here. So let's just put the let's just write net users. So we are getting the information here. So your user desktop, and we are getting the information here net user. So we are going to get the information using the Python. So I'm running this code. Let me just tell you what this is. I'm importing subprocess as sp and sp.open, and you have to give the command here in string. We are going to get the standard output using Python and the error as well. We are going to comment this communicate will give us the tuple of output and error. So we are unpacking here, and return code is going to be if it is 0, then the command ran very well. If it is 1, then the command there is an error, the command didn't run very well. So let's just print the output first. So you can see here the output has been printed here. So this is about the subprocess module, and you can pass any command using the subprocess to the command prompt. You can do this is basically useful for passing the command to the command prompt and the PowerShell as well. Let me show you another example here. I'm going to shut down this PC and to run this code. So you will get the notification here. So you are about to sign out in 1 minute. So let's just stop that shutdown process. Now you can see the log off is cancelled. This is very important module to know in Python for automation in Windows. You can install an application silently. You can do whatever you want in command prompt using the sub process. So let's just go for another module. So next module we are going to see is registry module. WinReg module is very useful for deleting or creating or manipulating the values in the Windows registry. Let me show you some example here. I have the code already. So here are the keys as well as the sub keys here. Uh, So what I am going to do is I am going to create a subkey called system in this key policy. So as well as I am going to create a value called wallpaper and wallpaper style. And creating a string value and passing this image path and giving here the value 4. So let's just run this code and let's look at there is no subkey here. That's policy. I'm running this code. So the access is denied because I didn't run the VS Code as admin. You need admin rights to access command prompt or registry. So always run the program as admin. Now let me run this code. As you can see, the code has run very well. So let's just open the registry. As you can see, the policy inside the policy, yes, subkey has been created, and in the system key, we were creating the two values. One is wallpaper, another style wallpaper style. So you can see the wallpaper style, and we passed a string here. You can see, and the value as 4 you can see here. So if I restart my PC, my wallpaper going to be this image. I already made a video about Windows Registry Module. Kindly look at my channel for command prompt as well as the registry module I have made. So the next thing we are going to see is URL library. So this module is very helpful for downloading the application from the web. This usually we use this library to request an URL and opening the URL as well as the downloading the application. So here I am downloading the application. I have the code already. So let me explain it first. From URL lib, I am importing request and SSL. If you are learning about the URL lib, you also need to know about the SSL as well. So as well as you need to import the OS. Here I am giving the URL here. This is where I am going to download the application. So the home path is going to be this path going to be our home path, and we are adding the desktop here so that we can see the application we download here. So after we are splitting this URL with this slash, I am getting the last name here, and we are joining this path here. This let me just print this. So I'm joining the both path here, and after that I am giving the header here. This is where we are going to download the application. So I'm giving the header here. Header is nothing but, so every browser has a user agent header value. That value helps the browser to identify itself when accessing some web servers. We are forcing the script to not to verify SSL certificate. So here I am requesting the URL. Here I am opening the URL. So let me print the opening URL here, going to write the exe file binary values in the path here we have created. So let me run this code first. As you can see, so you can see the application has been downloaded here. You can see. So you may have doubt what I'm doing here. So let me just so let me just delete the application and run it as well again. So this is the path here we have created. The home path is going to be user forwarding. So you can see here we have printed the URL we have opened. The application binary values are this. So these are the binary values of the application. So we don't know what this is. So what we are doing here is we are writing all the binary values here in the application we have created. It's going to create an application with this name and it's going to write the values here in that application so that the application has been shown here. So I hope you understand this. Thank you for watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe, like and comment your opinion, or if I've said anything wrong in this video, please comment that below. Thank you guys.